This is the EternaBond. It's basically like a tape with butyl tape, like a putty or something that sticks, and once you apply it, it's very hard to remove, so you better put it in the right place. Every morning I'm waking up and it's so moist in here. I need to dry it off, clean, dry, and use a heat gun to make sure the surface is nice and dry so this can stick well. And I already did those two seams. I'm working on this one. I'll show you a little bit how it's done. So this has like a scotch tape thing that you have to remove. Hard with one hand, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Here it goes. You remove this, and that surface is very sticky, so I like to leave it a little bit longer so it goes over the seam of the trim. That's the awning trim, so I like to cover up. I didn't want to cut it right at the edge. This, I feel safer like this. And without removing all of the tape from the bottom, here it is, you just walk your way through all the seam, pushing with your hand down, making sure it sticks very well. And when I get to the middle, I go to the other side and I do the same thing over and over again until all of the seams are covered. Once the EternaBond is all over the gaps, you have to paint it with a sealant. And in this case, I'm using Dicor metal RV roof coating. And I'm using a roller, and I'm painting it all on top of the EternaBond tape. And in these areas, I did it by hand. You're better off painting the gaps around the vents before, and then with the roller you go all over. And once you finish the first coat, you have to wait for a couple of hours before you apply the second coat. So I'm gonna use that time to go and drill the table inside and finish up some things inside the camper. But this is pretty much how it's looking. It's looking good. I have to go around with the brush, you know, and some details. Hopefully it won't get any water whatsoever inside the camper, but we will not know until it rains. This is the bottom of the table, and it's the original one that was here before, and I had no idea how to take it apart for the piece of wood to come down at this level and become a whole bed. I found out after I beat it up so hard with the mullet and destroy it in pieces that you just simply have to remove the pipe with your hand and it comes off. And I didn't know that, so I beat the crap out of it and I destroyed it. So I had to get a new piece in Amazon. Anyway, stuff you learn. So I measure, I figure the spot I like to have the table set, and I'm just gonna drill it. It's done. This is also done. I put this wood because this was bending. It's too thin, so it was starting to bend. So this will hold it. And besides, the screws were long, so if I wouldn't use this wood, they would have been coming through this end here. So this is how it goes. You put this here and this here, but like this. All right. And if I want to make this whole dinette into a bed, you just remove this, remove this, and it's hard to do with one hand. Well, here it goes. There you go. Wait a minute. Here's the middle cushion. That's it. You got a bed. Voila. There you go.